Hi, Carlos here from carlosgotfit.com.au and Future Health in Ballina. Look, what I'm going to do tonight is we're about to have a beautiful dinner. We like to call it a spicy chicken stir fry. It's almost like a spicy satay kind of a flavour. So I thought I'd actually film it while I'm cooking it and run you through it all, so you can actually make it for yourself at home. All right. So here's a look at the ingredients. We've got plenty of fibre here. We've got courgettes and zucchinis with red capsicum. We've got onions. We've got snow peas. We've got about 250 grams of chicken breast, all chopped up nice and small, and about 2 cups of mushrooms. Now, it might look like probably about 4 or 5 cups of vegetables. This will serve about 2 to 3 people. But the thing is, here you're going to get all your carbohydrates from vegetables. Okay, there's no starchy stuff. There's a lot of fibre, a lot of nutrients. We're also using a little bit of garlic, some very hot sweet chili sauce, some light soy sauce, and my favourite natural peanut butter with no sugar or salt or anything added. All right. Now you don't have to use any of those particular brands to make this dish taste good. Just pick your own and use whatever's in the cupboard. Now we've got the wok. We're going to heat the oil up, and here we've got about probably 2 tablespoons of oil, and we're using olive oil tonight. But sometimes use sesame or peanut oil, whichever. It's up to you. It gets a nice Asian-y kind of a flavour. So we're just going to let that heat up. Alright, so we've got the oil heating up now, guys. We're going to add in some onion and some garlic. Alright, onion and garlic's in there. Now we got a little technique we like to call push up. So when you're stir frying, you let it cook in the middle, and then push up. You push it up to the sides to keep the heat. Make way for the other items that you want to cook. So cook that for about 30 to 40 seconds, okay? The onions cook off. Alright, next we're going to add the chicken breast. So about 100 grams per person. 125 grams per person is plenty. That'll give you about 30 grams of protein all up, okay? So we quickly stir fry that with the hot, make sure the oil coats everything. That's going to brown off the chicken lovely, nicely. It's nice and hot. So next to go in will be some of the veggies that take a little bit longer to cook. We've got all pretty soft veggies tonight, so they're all going to happen pretty quickly. We'll use our mushrooms first. My wife likes them to go nice and tender, so I put my mushrooms in first. Same thing, we toss that through, make sure that oil gets over them, just to help them to cook a bit quicker. Now because of the liquid and the water in them, they do create a little bit of steam, which actually helps them to cook a lot faster as well. So they are steaming themselves. Then we make that hole in the middle, put on the next lot. We've got capsicum. Alright, so it's starting to get a bit of colour now. They've been cooking for probably about a minute. Alright, maybe just a tad longer. Now we throw in the snow peas. They only need a little bit of cooking. You want them to stay nice and crunchy. Now the other vegetables you can throw in now would be some bok choy, any other type of Asian cabbages you like, kale, cabbage, spinach. You can throw all these types of things in too. And also if you're not having a low carb day, or you've got a big event the next day, then maybe you can chuck in your noodles and things then too, okay? And as you can see, all the heat's coming through that now, beautiful, and the veggies are starting to get nice and bright in colour. But now this is the time we start to add our sauces. So excuse me, I've got to use 2 hands for this. First thing is about just over a tablespoon of the light soy, and about half a tablespoon of the hot chili sauce per person, and then the secret ingredient, crunchy peanut butter. Alright, now the key is here, you've got to toss these right around all the veggies. Right, now the peanut butter helps to melt, and it will coat all the vegetables, emulsifying the sauce into the flavour as it gets hot, okay? So a lot of the moisture will start to cook out. It's really good if you've got the noodles or even rice. You can use rice. Okay, and as you can see here, it's starting to look really, really good. So another 60 seconds later, it's all looking all good, and we just transfer it to a bowl. Like I said, you've got between 2 and 3 portions there. If you add noodles, it'll stretch a lot further, but a lot of vegetables in there, so a lot of fibre. Really starting to bring in the colour now. Look at that, beautiful. Don't forget to switch it off at the wall. And there you have it, Carlos's spicy satay. Alright, all natural, full of vegetables, really super tasty on a nice winter's night. Give it a try at home and guarantee you won't be disappointed. You can use beef, chicken, fish, whatever you like, any type of vegetables. You'll love it. Have a great day. Carlos from carlosgotfit.com.au.